married my wife and I thought our life was great. Then she invited some friends over and I learned how she really felt about me. Last year I married my wife, and I thought everything was going well. I took her out on dates, had intimacy with her, nothing too crazy, just enough to keep us both satisfied, and tried to spoil her as much as I could with breakfasts, flowers, and anything else I could think of. She was the first person I'd ever been with and she told me I was her first as well. That made our bond special, and I eventually decided to put a ring on her finger. Fast forward to the other day when I realized things weren't as perfect as I thought they were. My wife had invited some of her girlfriends over for wine and gossip. I was the only man in the room, but I did my best to fit in. After a couple hours of drinking, I pretended that I was getting too drunk and went to sleep. I wasn't having a bad time or anything. I was just uncomfortable being the only guy around for girl talk and wanted an excuse to let my wife socialize with her friends without me around. At some point during the night I woke up and went back downstairs for some water. My wife and her friends were still up, but by that point they were so wasted that they could barely sit up straight. While I grabbed a glass of water, I realized that they were talking about me, and the things they were saying were less than flattering. One of her friends was going on about how I was weak, submissive and wasn't a man, and how she felt bad that my wife had to wear the pants in our relationship when that wasn't